Good morning, Coopers.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome.
It is May 6th, and we welcome you to school.
Yes, and to Cooper's Connection Time. Look at these photos, so cool. Wow.
They are. I wonder what they make me think about lots of different things. Oh my goodness. I'm very curious about what's behind that. What's that boy looking at?
I know it looks like a magical page of imagination. Really
It sure
cool.
does. Wow, that's awesome.
Here we go. All right, so we are waiting for, we've done this before, for O Canada. And yeah, just a reminder, so when you are standing for O Canada, you have a choice. If you have a mask on, you can sing. You can also sign at the same time or just sing. And if you're standing, your hands should be out of your pocket. Okay, you're standing nice and tall, your back is straight, and we are standing with pride for our country, to be proud of being a part of Canada and being a Canadian. So,
do you know another tradition, Miss Prudhomme?
yes.
Like we don't wear hats in school. Yes. But if you are wearing a hat, like at a hockey game or something, another sign of respect is when you stand, you also take off your hat as a sign of respect for our country.
And yesterday was Hat Day. How many of you took off your hat when you did O Canada, when you sang or signed O Canada? Good job. And it's okay if you forgot. Now you know. And yeah, it is a sign of respect. It's something that's, a traditional, I don't know, a traditional expectation, I guess.
It is. It's part of our culture.
Yeah, it's part of our culture.
Part of our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any second now.
I'm curious about when it will start.
Well, I know I think it's at 8:17. So it's 8:17 on my watch. So any second now, let's stand. Let's stand and get ready. Nice and tall, back straight and shoulders up, looking proud. Remember, out of your pockets, your hands. And if you can, try to sing and sign at the same time. That's what I'm going to try to do. But
if you have masks. Only if you have masks.
Of course, thank you. And I'm going to mute myself now in case there's a class that would like to sing if they have masks. Here we go. Good job waiting, everyone. This is self-control. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. I've muted myself, and so then I think on my recording, maybe it was silent, but that's okay. It's really neat to have the sign language with it. All right, Mr. Hennig, here we go.
It's May, and we have 2 character traits, not just one. It's a bonus month because we get to talk about curiosity and creativity.
Oh, and you know what? I think these are my 2 favorite, probably for sure. Here we go. Oh, so much fun. Did you know creativity is your imagination having fun? You may have heard that already this week on the announcements. That is something Albert Einstein, world famous scientist, said about your creativity and your imagination. Look at this pathway going into the sky and the things we can create on paper or when we build things or when we imagine things. Wow.
Having new ideas, things that are fresh and new and exciting. I love seeing creativity.
So here are some things. I mean, creativity is all around us, in our ideas, in our poems and stories and art or photos, photography, designs, and ultimately in the imagination of our hopes and dreams. So,
And even if we, even, you know what, who else is creative? Inventors. Inventors who come up with new products and new things, to new ways of doing things. That's all about creativity and innovation. It's all connected together.
absolutely. When you create something, it could be starting something new, trying something new, taking a risk. And, you know, maybe it's standing up and doing something right in a really fun, different way, right? And sometimes it's just you following your dreams and being you. And so, here's a question to think about, everybody. Think about this. In what ways are you creative? Because guess what? We all are. We are all creative as human beings, and it all looks different the way we're creative. Mr. Hennig, in what ways are you creative?
You know what? I like sometimes even in cooking to try different things that I haven't tried before, like putting two different flavors together that I never tried before. For example, do you know what we learned at home? We love bacon and we like turkey. So we actually put bacon on turkey with maple syrup and baked the turkey, and it tasted great.
That's
And so
awesome.
that was kind of a creative way to do a turkey.
I like drawing and doodling sometimes, and also I think just with my ideas, I like playing with ideas and imagining possibilities. And but yeah, that's same with me with cooking. I like to explore and, you know, create different things too.
One thing of creativity that's recent in our school is we were kind of creative about how we did our picture wall, and we're still getting our pictures up there. But the whole idea of putting a tree on that wall with picture frames, that was a new idea. We kind of created that idea out of nothing, and it's now real. So that creativity became something real in our school.
And actually, thank you for mentioning that, Mr. Hennig, because just so you know, it wasn't just one idea, it was many ideas that made that tree wall, right? So Mr. Hennig and I started to dream possibilities, but then we asked other people, then we had an artist come to help, and then they made lots of different design ideas. And we had to think, and we had to get ideas from our staff too. And oh, it was a process. It was, sometimes creativity is actually hard, and you have to have grit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and then when you look at these pictures again, you can imagine, what ideas or stories could be found in these photos. Sometimes there's many different possibilities. Sometimes we could all see different things, and that's really cool because we're all different. All right, the next one is curiosity.
Oh my goodness. I get curious about lots of things.
So this is a new quote that we're going to use as well from Walt Disney. It's a little long, but here we go. It says, "Around here, however, we don't look backwards very long. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and doing new things because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths." Wow.
You know what? I think that's why we like putting curiosity and creativity together, because when we're curious, we end up doing creative things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they fit together.
Well, and you know what? That's kind of maybe even how the tree wall started. We were curious. It feels like something's missing, and we wanted to somehow celebrate all the amazing, awesome things in the school. We were curious about how we could do that. Yeah, that's true. They connect.
They do.
So, what do these pictures make you curious about? What questions can you create? Mr. Hennig, can you see the one on the right, on the far right? Is it moving?
It looks like it's moving.
Yes.
And it's not.
I know.
I'm curious about why my eye makes it look like it's moving when I know it's not. That's something I don't have the answer to, but I'm curious about.
Yes, and you're right. It's a type of optical illusion art that is designed to trick your eyes. And why? You'd have to research about that. That would be interesting. I wonder what that cat is looking at.
Me too. Is it a flower? Is it a mouse?
Yeah.
And I was also surprised with the middle picture, because when I first looked at it, it says, I thought, oh, that's just like an old bridge or an aqueduct. But when I look closely, it's made out of people. And I'm very curious about why there'd be a picture of people forming an aqueduct.
Well, and that picture is from a book. Who knows, who recognizes that picture? It's a book about imagination. Some of you might My favorite books. All right. So for our upcoming connection times, yes, we're going to keep doing connection times while you're at home. Guess what? If you have curious questions, let us know. Your parents can email us a question, or your teacher, or you. Let us know if you have a curious question for us to answer, because we can try to put it on connection time. Also, what is creativity? So if you want to share with us an example in the next coming weeks, what you think creativity is, or what is creativity for you, maybe in poem or art or video or photo, or what if you did a creative project with your family? That might be a really fun challenge for you. Let us know.
Awesome. I can't wait to see what we get.
So sometimes we have creativity outside, Mr. Hennig.
Yes, and we've seen so many great creative things on the ground on our hard top with the sidewalk chalk, which is awesome.
Love
But and we love that. We've also seen sidewalk chalk used on the sides of the walls, and although lots of it is positive and beautiful, we have a problem and we need your help, because the rain comes and washes off what's on the ground, and that's awesome, but the rain doesn't wash off our schools. You know what? Our custodians have to do that. So we want to keep our creativity with sidewalk chalk on the sidewalks, on the ground, not on the sides of the building, because that just adds more work with our custodial staff. And they work so hard keeping our school clean already. I don't want to add more work for them. So we want to be respectful to them and not use the sidewalk chalk on the building, just on the ground.
Yes. So chalk drawings are for sidewalks only. Okay, everybody get that? Thumbs up. Awesome. Really
awesome. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. All right, a little bit of stuff we got to talk about right now, because something's happening tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow, Mr. Hennig?
We found out just a little while ago, just 2 nights ago, that school, you're going to be learning at home for the next couple of weeks. That's what they say, until May long weekend. After the May long weekend, we all come back is the plan. But for the next couple of weeks, you will be learning online starting tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, you won't be sitting in your desks in your room. You'll be sitting in your homes.
And so even though this is hard and it might be sad, or you might be mad, you know what? We know and we believe in you. You can be awesome. You can be awesome at this online learning. So we're going to give you some tips. For us to succeed, for your teachers to feel awesome, for you to feel awesome, we all need to help each other and just try our best. So here we go. There's lots of reading here, but we're just going to whip through this just to have you thinking about some stuff. So special tips for learning at home. Mr. Hennig, what's the first thing?
It's starting the day right. So get lots of sleep, have a good breakfast, and be positive. Come with a good attitude. Choose to make it awesome.
Mm-hmm. Next one is, this is a really clever one, even for teachers working from home or staff, create a great learning space. So you create your own space. I know some of you might have brothers and sisters you have to share, and be kind and make sure you're sharing, but you can set it up, a table or a desk, take away the clutter, tidy it up, make it ready for learning. Maybe you put a little plant on it, or a little drawing you can make yourself for inspiration.
Make sure you have everything you need for the day, like you have paper and pencils and coloring materials ready, and your teachers will kind of know what you have to have too. But make sure you're coming and you're ready to learn with all the tools you need.
Absolutely. And be ready to have an open mind and open heart. And that's the best kind of readiness for learning. And so you will be able to be kind and helpful. You'll be able to be patient and always try your best. So have an open mind and open heart, ready for learning, even if this is hard, even if this is not your favorite thing. You know what? We love having you at school, and we are going to miss you. But you know what? We can do this. And I just know it.
And some of you had a really good experience. Lots of you had a great experience when we did this in January. And last spring, some of you didn't. Some of you didn't like it very much. So I just want to encourage you that you don't have to repeat a bad story that happened in the past. You can choose to make this next 2 weeks a new story. You can write it to be a new story. You can even talk to your mom and dad about what you want it to look like. Say, that didn't work. Let's try to do it differently, because we want this to be great.
I love that idea. You can write like an exciting story for next week and a positive story. I love that idea. Thank you, Mr. Hennig. Here are 5 more tips. So in grade 2 to 5, I teach you about digital literacy, and a lot of this you already know. Remember our digital citizens, our characters there. And so here are some 5 things for when you're on Zoom. Ready? When you're on a video call, here we go. Be on time and ready to learn. Okay. So it's just like when we're in school.
Participate and ask questions.
Keep your microphone muted. Especially pay attention to that, because sometimes there might be a brother or sister crying in the background, right? You don't want your friends to hear that, right? Or it's interrupting the teacher. Sometimes you have to have your camera off too. Pay attention to when your camera is on or your mute is on or off, okay?
So, but generally, I'm sure the teachers want your cameras on. So I want you to get the idea that you're kind of there in class and they can see your face. So make sure that unless your teachers tell you to turn it off, you keep your cameras on,
Yeah.
because that's just so much easier, because we feel like community then, because we can see each other.
Well, and you want to pay attention to how your camera is. So look, if I have mine like this, it's looking more at the ceiling, right? You want to point it to yourself and to see your face. But I guess what I was thinking, Mr. Hennig, is pay attention to what you're doing on your camera. You want to
Yes,
look presentable all the time. You know, if you need to scratch your nose and it might look like you're picking it, you could turn your video off and then turn it back on. That kind
that's a
of
good idea.
stuff.
Oh, I
And
like the next one, be respectful. And especially guys, in the chat room, don't put things there that are rude or mean or distracting. Make sure you're staying on topic and stay respectful.
yeah, and actually you shouldn't use the chat unless your teacher asks you to.
Yeah.
Because it's like in the classroom, as if you're chatting and talking and you're disrupting and interrupting. Oh my goodness, it can cause a problem. And the last thing, most important, do the work.
Yeah.
What your teacher is asking you to do, try it, do it. You know, they are trying to push you, continue in your learning in the next couple of weeks. You have much to learn still, and they're so excited, and they're trying to design and create ways for you to learn. And so please try your best to complete the work that they're asking for.
Awesome.
It will make their day. And the very last thing, you are all digital citizens. When you are using technology, when you are on Zoom, when you are on computers and devices, you are digital citizens. And all of the things we've talked about are so important. Basically, if you're making good choices, you're being a good digital citizen. And the most important thing is stay safe. Stay safe online and always be kind. And you are being a good digital citizen.
Awesome. Thanks, Ms. Freedom.
All right. So curious question, wondering about connection time from home next week. Yes, we will have connection time next week and the following week. We're going to pre-record a video for classes to watch, and we will share more photos next week as well. Okay. It's time to celebrate. So we have a lot of things to celebrate today. Here we go. Wow,
Awesome.
Mr. Hennig, did you see some of the things around the school about Mental Health Week this week?
I did. It was awesome.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed all of the activities. And classes, please hand in your choice board for points by the end of the day today to Mrs. McKinnon. That would be very helpful.
That's awesome.
Here's a quick look at some of the fun. Of course, we'll have more photos next week. Of course, our recess party, that was awesome. Kindergarten, Mrs. Brownlee's class, and other classes I know, you guys made really cool, inspiring bracelets. And look at these posters from 3K and some art from 3RY. Oh, inspiring stuff.
And I love what it's saying, because right now we're going into we're pivoting, we're transitioning to online learning. That can be a little bit stressful because it's new again, but we got this. We're meant to do things, and we're together. We can support each other, and even though it's hard, we can do hard things. And that's the cool thing. We can be resilient, we can have grit, we can do hard things, and it doesn't tear us down. It makes us stronger. And
I love seeing that word brave.
Me too.
You know what? Doing hard things and staying positive, that's us being brave. Be brave, have fun, enjoy this time.
And it's all about using our character. We've built character, now we get to exercise it.
Absolutely. All right, so let's celebrate our houses right now. Who's wearing your house color? So stand up if you're wearing your house color. I am. Mr. Hennig, are you wearing your house color?
Nope, but I got a yellow highlighter.
Nice try, but good effort, good effort. So we want to continue wearing our house team colors even at home. That might make you feel connected to school. So next Thursday and the following Thursday, wear your house color. Just a quick look at points. Oh my goodness, they're going to go up more because of so many activities this week. We're at 129,130 points.
But do you see how close they are? Like, we're equally awesome. Every house is doing fantastic.
I know, it's so, so cool. Awesome, awesome. Mrs. Cronin Bolton has some things to help us celebrate. with Battle of the Books. I'm not sure if she's having a mic problem, but we will continue. And Mrs. Cronin Bolton, if you want to jump in, go for it. So today our Cooper's reading athletes from grade 4 and 5 will be competing in Battle of the Books. Wow. So we have 8 teams. So soon we're going to introduce teams, and every time we introduce a team, we're just going to cheer, okay? Because this is so exciting. Each team has read many books and will be competing to win the Battle of the Books. This is across Rocky View schools. They have worked so hard and should feel very proud. Please wish our teams good luck. So here we go. Mr. Hennig.
Here we have the Pizza Peeps. Woo!
Chicken Nuggies.
I see a theme. The Krusty Crackers. Yay!
The Trees.
I could eat everything else, but the reason I don't want to eat.
These are great names.
They are. The Book Warriors. Oh, they look intimidating.
Yep, they do. They look serious about reading.
That's awesome.
Woo, to Book Warriors. The Big Brains.
Ho ho, I believe it. Well done. And the Phase.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
and they look kind of serious too.
They do.
Phase.
Well done.
Oh, and the Readers. Woo!
That's awesome.
So teams, please come to the gym after connection time. Bring your mask, notes, and positive attitude. Good luck, everyone.
Oh,
Everybody say good luck, teams, in 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
good
teams.
luck, teams.
All right. Mrs. McKinnon, it's your turn. Announcement time with your leadership kids.
Good morning, everyone. It's me today.
Oh, sorry, next slide.
That's okay. We've got some birthdays today, this week. There's not that many this week. Austin from 1-2C, Dexton in 2F, Sloan in 3RD, Leland in Mrs. Taylor's morning class, Everly in 1L. Have
Oh.
a happy birthday. We hope it's awesome. Same with the sloth.
Happy birthday, everybody.
And let's get our recycling all picked up today. So can you please set it out for our leaders to pick up during the morning recess? Thank you. And here's our quote about creativity. Creativity is intelligence having fun. And this is the other one. Ms. Prudhomme already read this one. Around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forwards, opening up new doors and doing new things because we are curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. That's by Walt Disney. Make today ridiculously amazing. And we have Logan. We were going to have a piano player, but he's absent today. So we've got Logan as the star today, and he's going to tell a joke.
What did Yoda say to Luke Skywalker?
I don't know what.
May the force be with you.
Thank you, Logan.
That's awesome, Logan. Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Wow, we made it. We had some extra things to talk about today, and I wasn't sure how quickly we'd be able to do that. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing day. I'm going to put it on gallery view so that we can say goodbye. Here we go. Feel free to unmute and say goodbye. Have an awesome, fabulous day, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
I see Mrs. Miller's class, Mrs. Smith's class. Who do you see, Mr. Hennig?
I see Mrs. Kohler's class, and we see Mr. Russ's class.
I see Mr.
Hi, Miss Frank's class. Hi, Mrs. Beauparlot's class.
Mrs. Frank's class, Mrs. Campbell. Yep, Miss Dykes.
Hi, Miss Dykeman's class.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Taylor's class,
Hi.
Mr. Ulmer's class.
Hi, Mrs. Smith's class.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Baker.
Hi, Mr. Good
Mrs. Taylor's class. Good morning.
morning. Yep, Mrs. Kohler's class. Bye, you guys. Make today awesome.